man. So, man, I'm curious. What was going through your mind when you built this thing?
We were actually looking for a cool, concealable, fast deploy weapon with some serious firepower.
Wow. Also,
with some quick change abilities to be able to just swap over from a 5.56 to a 300 blackout, or maybe a 7.5 to a 10.5, or 10.5 to a 14.5, and so on.
This is version 2 of this, or generation 2.
This is our newest model.
All right, so what's changed from the original?
So the original was, in a sense, a toned down model. We didn't have any ambi stuff built in. We didn't have any certain features that we've implemented into this one to just make it a little bit more user-friendly and less need for the consumer to have to upgrade.
Okay, well, I can tell you, I'm very critical about things, and from the first one, because I've had one, I think, for, I don't know, God, what, man, 6 years now? Yeah. It's been a while, but one thing I loved about it immediately was the fact that I get a bag, a nice small carry bag, right? So if I'm in urban environments, if I'm moving around, or guess what? If I want to be gray man, right? But I don't want to have a ton of molly, a big bag that still screams gun. But I want something that's easy. Maybe I got on sweatpants. I want to vibe out in my favorite environment, which a lot of people like to do and just relax, but I want to be able to respond to something if the thing happens. So I always appreciated the compact size of it. And if you spend just a few minutes messing around with it, you will really understand what you mean by fast deploy, right? I think the law folder is great. The attachment system is easy. I don't have a ton of levers and different ways to go. It's in, it's back, and charge it, right? Now, this time you changed something. Mine came with the cookie cutter on it, right? Short barrel, it barked a little bit, right? Now, it'll not only get somebody away from you, it's going to scare people in the zip code.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. But you changed that. Yep. So one thing you came out with was this 8-ball. Tell me about the 8-ball.
So we took customer feedback with being how loud and aggressive the cookie cutter muzzle device was. So we figured, all right, well, maybe we can do the best of both worlds. So underneath this shroud is a muzzle device, a muzzle brake. You could actually take that flash forward, sound forward device off and have the performance that you had with the cookie cutter, but you can also tone it down.
Okay.
Best of both worlds.
And this is proprietary to you?
Yes, that is something we manufactured, we designed, came up with.
Okay, all right. Speaking of noise, suppressors are all the rage.
Oh yeah.
Right now, we got wait times cut down. Don't get me started about how we shouldn't have to have those anyway. But we got wait times cut down. People are excited, right? As we're pushing forward to getting suppressors more accessible to everyone. But you've done something with the Takedown that I don't think was being done in the first gen. We actually have a suppressor. Now, on here right now, we have the 8-ball with the 300 blackout. Well, not only can I deploy this thing quick, I can switch calibers.
Oh yeah.
And I can even have a suppressor on it. So this is a 5.56 with a can. What made you do this?
Well, once again, suppressors are all the rage. Okay. And also, listen, I just shot this whole thing with limited ears, took them off. Very pleasant to shoot outdoors. Lowers your signature sound. Tactical advantage is increased. Plus, they're just fun.
All right. And another great benefit of this thing is you can run this as a pistol, or if you want to get froggy and you want SPR for whatever reason, you can absolutely do that as well. So it has that kind of flexibility. It's easy to store. I get to modify calibers. I get now to shoot this thing quiet. I get to go ahead and put the linear 8-ball comp on it. I'm still running 30-round mags out of it. I'm getting ambi everything. So here's the thing that I don't think that you've talked about. I think I caught you on something. Yes, we start deploying it fast, compact, get it out there. But you know what? What we don't think about? You can actually enter into a full-scale engagement with this platform, right? A lot of people don't like to carry their concealed carry option to like a tactical course. Well, this thing is a concealed carry option that is absolutely going to run with a 16-inch gun in any course.
Oh yeah, we just ran a whole 2 days worth of shoot with this.
Yeah, so that's one thing I was looking at. I'm like, no, this puppy is cooking. It's running with 16-inch guns, keeping up with them, tracking with them. So it's not something that you just have to look at as, oh, well, it's something I'm just going to hide. And if I get into a situation, it'll be my backup plan. No, this is your everything.
Oh, it'll run. Yeah, it'll run with the best of them.
Yeah, so I like it. Performs, compact. I can take it to an engagement in an emergency, or if I want to train with it, which we should, things that we're deploying and depending our lives on, you can actually take this to a class. Guess what? You buy a 300 blackout, we get the cost of ammo. Guess what, man? For 500 rounds of 300 blackout, you can go ahead and just get the 5.56 upper,
Yeah.
right? And go ahead and get you a 5.56 upper, run it through training, and if you like the 300 blackout for real world application, swap it back over, technique's the same, but you still get to run that gun. So for that, I think that is the hidden gem of it. It's not just a concealed carry option, it's actually a fighting option. It survived 16 hours out here with us this weekend, running with full-size guns. So man, I gotta say, not because we're buddies, but I've always been a fan of it. I think the improvements are absolutely phenomenal. I think you built not only a hell of a compact option, I think you built a hell of a fighting option.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. All right, so that's been a quick talk, how I think you can deploy this thing, what I think it benefits, how I think it fits into the market, but I don't think you can beat its size, its ease of use, it's compact, but yet, hey, if you're in your coffee shop and something happens, you got a small package to respond to. Comes with a nice small bag. If you get into a situation where, hey, I need a little bit more, you already got it. If you get into a situation where, hey, I want to train, I don't want to run 300 blackout, guess what, you got it. Hey man, I really like suppressors, guess what, you got it. In other words, this is your everything in one. Don't just limit this to something that's small. You limit this to something that will save your life in every situation you put it in. Small incident, big incident, this package addresses it all. I'm Kevin Dixie with no other choice. Ben Anthony with Tactical Life. I totally advised him on how to build this damn thing. I'm glad to see my invention come to life. We're out.
All right, I am ready whenever you are, Katie.